These are the words that I want to say to Hassan and Doreen when they celebrate their union on December 18th of 2021 in Port Loko, Sierra Leone. I want to sincerely extend my blessings to your commitment to each other. Doreen and Hassan, I wish you the strength and perseverance to maximize your talents at all times. You will need them to face the challenges and obstacles that sometimes get thrown at you in life, and you'll see them through to bountiful success. I believe that.
It's Cammy, baby.
It makes me. Right? When you first met me.
I was impressed with Hassan, but when I went home, I Googled him to make sure he was who he said he was.
I didn't actually know. I'm not sure if she told me that, but I don't remember.
Well, when I met Hassan, he told me he went to law school in North Carolina, and I'm from North Carolina, so I wanted to see if he had really spent time in North Carolina, where I'm from. And when I looked up on the internet, then I found out it was true. And then he sent me a text message 3 weeks later, and we went out on a date in a neighborhood called H Street in Washington, D.C.
Oh, I was very well prepared. Like she always reminds people what she just said. It took 3 weeks before I reached out. But yeah, in that time I had plenty of time to get prepared. I thought about her. I remembered her from when I first met her. You know, I had her in my mind the whole time, knew I was going to talk to her. Felt hopeful about it. And so yeah, I was very ready to meet her. When I first met, there was definitely a feeling there when I first met her. I knew like this could be a special, you know, this person could be special.
Hassan said he didn't want to get married.
That's true too. That's true. I mean, at the time when she met me, I wasn't feeling like I was ready to get married. And even when I thought about the future, I wasn't sure how I would feel later on. But you know, obviously with Doreen, after Doreen and I had been together for a while, that was an easy decision to make. From when we moved in together and just being able to imagine the rest of our lives together was very easy.
Doreen will see what it is like to be married in Africa because she is an American. She will look or observe the culture because we did it culturally, and she'll understand what it is to be married in Africa or to be an African bride. That's the essence.
I think Doreen is the only person I've ever been with that I can see myself getting married to and building a family with and spending the rest of my life with. Doreen really is my best friend. She's extremely patient with me. I'm a person that needs that. She's extremely kind and caring. She's very loving. I know she'll be a great mother to our kids. Doreen checks every box that, you want from a sort of like intellectual level that when you think about your partner. But also Doreen and I click as a couple in person. We get along great. We make each other laugh. We have a good time.
Hassan is a great person. I think he's very smart. I think that he's hardworking and dedicated. I think that he's very funny. And I also think that sometimes he is a little bit of a temper, but I think that he can work on it, and it doesn't matter in comparison to all of the good things all the good qualities that he has.
It's a very good feeling. It still is, because if you have your son, he grew up in the US, and he decides to come home with his fiancée Doreen to come get married. I'm so proud of him. The feeling is excitement. I'm elated. I'm happy. And both families are happy. I mean, my own family from the mother side and Hassan's family from the father side. We are all represented, and we really appreciate what he did to bring his bride home, or his fiancée home, to be married here. So it's a good feeling. We feel good. We feel we've not lost him to acculturation, if I'm correct. So he doesn't get immersed in the other culture. If he comes here, it's going to be a blend. When he's in Africa, he'll know here I am in Africa. These are things I need to observe, things I need to do. In the US, they have their own culture too.
She's always in the corner of the people she cares about, and she's my best friend.
Yes, Hassan is my best friend.
Yeah, from this bride, our beautiful bride from this, looking gorgeous. Now we are on our finishing touch of full makeup and head tie. All the way from this to our beautiful bride.
Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart,
Anyway, you see, I mean, now America, I feel some kind of small way difference from me, the way they think about that kind of thing. But Doreen's dad, obviously Doreen's dad is the one who played that role, right? Where he had to check me and sort of, the first time we went to her house was for Thanksgiving. And they usually put me up in the attic, is where I say it that way, but it's a very nice room that they always set up very nicely in the attic. And he came up and he sat down in the chair and just talked to me and him one-to-one, man-to-man, talked for almost an hour, just got to know me. But after that conversation, I knew that, I was okay with him, and, I got the approval, so that was good. I wasn't scared, but I was apprehensive. I don't know what I could use. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew he was trying to have it, get to know me as a man, to figure out what kind of man is this that wants to come marry my daughter.
You got the password.
Yeah. It's Jeffrey. Oh yeah. It's tempo, baby. Alright. Shorty say, when are you be the one where they rock my whole world? You remain number one everywhere I go. Shorty say, now your face I dey see every time I lay down. You're my favorite drug where they hide me, oh. Only you, they make me feel like Jerry.
don't tell her to say yes. You see what you want to do. He will ask you. Do you know him?
If you accept,
Do you accept?
if you accept, yes. So symbolize that by picking up
Okay,
the calabash.
Okay.
And he will ask
and
you.
give it to.
He will ask
give
you
it to whoever you
want to give.
So, but I give it to you.
You answer that.
Okay.
And then
I
I
will ask you, can I take this?
Should I take this?
Can I use this? Can I utilize this property here? Are you sure? Can you, so you can go back and lead this marriage? That's tradition.
Okay. So let me just repeat it back. So Hassan will hand me the calabash. Then
No.
Over there.
He will not be here. He will be.
Oh, this is for the, okay, got it. Okay, so here.
Here he's not here.
So it's just on the ground.
Somebody's representing him.
Okay, and then I pick it up.
The calabash will be presented in your absence too.
Okay.
And then
But
we'll
then
invite
will
you.
call you now.
We'll
Your
invite
dad will
you.
now call you.
And we'll
Okay.
explain that people have come to you to
Okay.
seek your hand in marriage.
Okay.
Do you know Hassan?
And then
Is it the consent that they are here
Yeah.
to seek your hand in marriage? Yes. If so,
Pick up the
And
calabash.
then
yes.
No. When you pick it up, you will come in with somebody as an aunt. One of these ladies.
No. First pick it up there. I receive it
Okay.
after the interrogation.
Uh-huh.
That's the end. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
But my advice to my son is similarly be patient. Be kind to your wife. Love your wife. Your wife will love you. Don't nag. Women don't like nagging. Do not complain. Do not ever spend a night in a disagreement. Always solve your problems before you go to bed. And be truthful, be transparent, be open to each other. Like I said earlier, it's a two-way street. If you expect your wife to love you, you should love them too. If you expect them to respect you, you should similarly respect them.
So then I need you to go back to the governor.
So, how did you feel about?
I feel good, but I still need some clarification.
So, was it scary for them to?
No, not scary. I just want to know. I just don't want to mess anything up. But everybody's watching.
You're going to do fine.
Baby, be my lover. Would you be my lover? I do. You want me forever. We'll be together. I do. Take me to your mother. I do. Take a malole. I do. To your papa. I do. Come answer my name. I do. Take me to your mother. I do. Take a malole. I do. To your papa. I do. Baby, I
Say don't come. You host. The month they don't open and through me as a babu. So say they can't talk to you. What no sabi? But James. Yes sir. You are the vice speaker. We are going to the chair who comes. The very important person. The welcome. What I sent to you. For you so that nobody can come.
Java Salam Hamas. May God bless you all. May God bless you and this will give us. The good people that come to the symptoms that you tell, they call them big buyer to tell me. The thing they will get for candle today, I will believe in a blessing. In respect of that, what good people that come to you, you forgive them good seed of place, you for welcome them. For tell them, say, Yusuf, na good family, they come eat. So in respect of that, I don't know, Buddha and meat. Hey, that's what it
Washington dollars. Manika Ibayo International is calculated. You might to Baltimore BWI is calculated.
Hassan he wants things to be orderly he always says I leave things around the house. He'll say, this is messy, this is messy. I say, why don't you relax? Hassan does all the cooking.
I do most of the cooking, yeah.
Yes.
Cook fried soup now, okay. I can teach Doreen whenever Doreen's ready. She's working her way up to certain dishes, you know, and she'll get to fried soup soon enough. That's Doreen, for sure. Doreen's always on. He's always on Amazon, always ordering little face creams, little oils, hair products. Pretty much every other day at least, there's a box at the front door, something that she bought. It won't be something crazy expensive, but it's like $15 here, $20 here, $30 here. But you know, every time I see a box, I'm always like, here you go, baby. Another thing again.
Hello, my name is Daryl Wanser. I am mother of the bride, Doreen Wanser, future mother-in-law of Hassan Kanu. I am delighted about their marriage ceremony. It's a wonderful, beautiful time, absolutely lovely. So happy, and wish them very much love, peace, and happiness. Of course, a bountiful of blessings. And I'd like to share an African proverb. Let your love be like the misty rain coming softly but flooding the river. Love you very, very much from Mom, and kisses and hugs. Continue to have fun and love one another, and we shall see you soon.
Doreen?
Yes.
Yes, Daddy? Doreen?
Yes.
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 Yes, Daddy?
Yes, Daddy.
Doreen and I, we have in our midst this afternoon important personalities sent by one gentleman called Hassan Ali Sheikha Kanu. This calabash. This calabash has contents in keeping with our tradition. I will not name them. We'll have the opportunity to examine what is there. But this fulfills our African, Sierra Leonean, Mambolo tradition. And it's a symbol, it's your staff, and symbol signifying your acceptance of becoming Hassan's wife. So in addition to the public acceptance and approval that you've made, if you still want to get married to Hassan, please signify that by receiving this calabash and handing it over to whoever you wish to. May I ask you to remove the veil? May I have the veil? Remove the veil. Remove the veil. Let remove the veil. Yeah, we want to
give baby, I will ride for you. Cross the river now for you. Making every dime for you. Go the extra mile for you. I'll break the rules for you. Make the moolah rain on you. Keeping all the juice for you. Nothing I won't do for you. Baby, only you. They make me feel like
this. You've accepted this calabash and handed it over to me as your father. What do I do with the contents? Take?
Yes.
So yes. When in our family we receive, we don't refund. If I should refund, I'll be in trouble. You want me to get into trouble?
No.
So you will stay in marriage?
Yes.
You'll be married to Hassan until death do you part?
Yes.
Amen. We would like to thank you for the great honor that you brought us.
It's good to remember that neither of you will ever be perfect. That's God. None of us are gods. However, the ceremony today is to celebrate your mutual promise to each other to minimize the initial bitterness of the cola nut that's probably in the calabash that's part of the ceremony at some point, and instead bask in the sweetness of the eventual success that you two will enjoy being perfect together. Love always, Dad. Looking forward to you two coming home for Christmas.
In today's world, young girls and even adult women get married by themselves without informing their parents. They go and settle down, men with boyfriends, and they live their own life. That doesn't bring honor. It's not honorable to such girls and such women. But what you have done today is the right thing to do, and God will bless you for that. Amen. And so we too are happy as I'm happy as your dad and happy as your parents. You make us proud today that our daughter has walked through the main door. Has walked through the main door in holy matrimony. I want to bless you. That God keeps you and Hassan together. That you have and demonstrate mutual respect, communication, understanding, cooperation, and you keep God at the center of your marriage. That not even me as your father will come in to give you wrong advice and to tell you what to do. From today henceforth, having received this symbolic gesture, it's now between you and Hassan to lead your life. So congratulations.
Thank you.
In my day, when I see you, I know I'll be okay. You are the one that I feel, and you know that it's real. When I think of you, I know I'll be okay. It's you, my love. Anytime I sleep, I see you, my love. Early in the morning, it's you. You make my life complete. It's only you, not only you. Where I want to, don't you know? It's only you. Never seen a girl that can do the things you do. It's only you, only you, only you. Say you never leave me. Not only you I want, way I need. Girl, it's only you. It's only you.
I hope that we can continue to grow together and, achieve the goals that we have. Also, I want to have kids, and hopefully when they're old enough that they remember that we can take them here to Freetown, take them around Sierra Leone so they know where their father comes from, and also take them to North Carolina so they know where I come from, and that they'll have a good life.
Well, I think it was just the sort of, the way guys think about marriage, and that sort of reflexive, like, oh man, this is a big thing. This is permanent. This is forever. This is a huge, huge commitment. But then after, thinking about that for a while and being with, the person that you do feel like you can spend the rest of your life with, all that makes sense, right? It makes sense to want to commit to Doreen for the rest of my life. That's, I don't see a happier path for me. So that's it.
Well, my advice is, I'll tell her, I told her before, I'm going to tell her again, I'll tell her again and again and after, to be patient. You have to be patient in everything you do. And in marriage, you have to be dedicated to your husband. Similarly, your husband should be dedicated to you.
Walhamdulillah kathira. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Walhamdulillah kathira.
It's a two-way street. Show them love, they will show you love. Appreciate for the fact that her parents allowed her to live the years to come here. That's really a wonderful thing for them to do. Doreen is an only child of Mr. and Mrs. Swanza. Some other person would say, oh, to Africa? I've never been to Africa. I won't let my daughter go to Africa. People have different opinions about Africa. So they would have said, no, she's not going. If you want to marry her. Of course, they have a wedding scheduled in August in 2022 in the US. That would have sufficed. But they decided to come and they didn't tell me how. They just said, Mommy, we are coming on vacation. And towards the end, they said, we want to do it culturally back home. We want to get married culturally back home. Well, I gave them all the support, the encouragement, and the inspiration. Not just me, my brother, Alhaji Ibrahim Kemosise, Hassan's brother, Alhaji Dr. Alpha Kanu, and the rest of the Kanus, the Sise's family. We all supported them to come in.
My name is Hawa. I am the groom's sister and now also the bride's sister as well. I did not have the pleasure of being at the wedding, but that's okay. There will be another one, and I get the pleasure of being lifelong siblings to two wonderful people. I want to say to you, Hassan, don't let anyone rush you into parenthood. You have children at your own timeline, and your sister will be here to help you look after your children, to love your children like they were her own children, to nourish your children as well. I'll be here when you're ready, you know that.
I would like to have two at least, but I'll say I'll be grateful for whatever God gives me. We talked about this. Hassan's father's name is Sheka, and my father's name is Earl. If we have a son, I would like to incorporate those names, so be named after their grandfathers. But if we have a girl, there's so many names I have. I want to have a little girl.
Baby, I love you first. You're my best friend. I know now that I'm gonna be the one crying during most of this because I'm already crying now, so I can tell. But you know, what I want for us is what I see for us in the future, and I see us having, you know, a beautiful family and kids to make our parents happy and to make us happy and to, you know, build our future together, our career, buy a home together, and just be each other's best friend for the rest of our lives, basically. I feel like I've already known you all my life already, and I know how much we mean to each other, and I can't wait for us to keep growing together and as a unit and as a pair. And I love you very much.
The beating my heart when we are apart. I feel like I'm losing my mind. You're like the stars in the skies. When I look in your eyes, I believe my life is complete. 'Cause it's you, my love. Anytime I sleep, I see you, my love. Early in the morning, it's you.
You're mine, always you're mine, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do.
Oh, I don't sing, but I'll leave it off. I'll leave it at this. I love you always and forever, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy for the time that we spent together. So congratulations again from your sister.
Hassan, I love you very much. I am very excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I hope that we can always share joy and happiness and find gratitude in the small things, and remember that we're a team and we should work together to achieve our goals. But I love you very much, and I'm so, so grateful and happy that you took me to Sierra Leone. I've had an amazing time, and I feel very glad to have met all of your family and experience a little bit of life here in Freetown.
I would talk to tell them I'm going to leave you, but if I continue too long, I'm kind of only next time. Sorry, I'll be leaving that, but they had too long. So I just want to tell them, thank you for going out there. I'm beginning from my house. Mom, thank you so much for everything you've done. I know how hard you worked to pull everything together and make this possible. And you're the one that really made it possible for us to have this wedding that Papa and Uncle Brian were talking about, that we came here to celebrate our marriage in Poloko, where our family is from. So thank you, Mom. I'll always be grateful for you doing that. I love you. And I want to say also a special thank you, like I said, to my brother, my cousin, Papa, to my Uncle Brian again, for you guys contributing and helping making all this possible. And to everybody else who helped, Sheka, Mo, everybody else who helped make this possible. And everybody else who's here, like you were saying, Papa, there are a lot of mothers and fathers in our family. And since I came back last year, well, I can't last year. But proposing to me, I wish you don't have. I know what I want to do. I don't talk to her now. One-on-one. I don't tell her I said I'm amended. So I get broken my mind back when they had this audience. I got all of my back when they had this audience. So you guys know who you are. And I want to tell you all thank you. You're all responsible for the person I've become and for our marriage. And I thank you all. You guys know who you are. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Brother. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you to all my other mothers, all my other fathers that are here. I love you all.
My name is Doreen Kanu. I am glad to be here with all of you tonight. I would like to thank God for this day and for bringing everyone together. I also would like to thank my mother-in-law, Mariatu Sila, for giving us her blessing and her tireless work in coordinating the plans for our wedding. I also want to thank my own parents. Without them, I wouldn't be here, and I know that they send their well wishes to everyone here, especially you. I also want to thank a few other people: Uncle Ibrahim, Kimo Sise, Auntie Saleh, Uncle Mado, Alpha Kanu, my godmother Natasha, and godmother Auntie Fatu. She's not here right now, and so many others who made this entire visit and this day really wonderful. Finally, I'd like to thank my husband, Hassan. You're the smartest and most genuine person I know, and I'm glad to be able to spend my life with you. Thank you.
All right.
Always you're mine, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do. With all that I have, I do, and I will. When the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in. No turning.